Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, this is that $6.999 that showed up today. And as you can see, it's in pretty poor condition. Physically, there's no damage to it. This is all just bad storage. This is water damage. Stored in a wet environment for a very, very, very long time. You can see all the oxide on the zinc itself, and also on the wheels. But surprisingly enough, I took this apart. Now the E unit was totally erratic, so I just bypassed it. And I bought this for parts. In particular, I bought it for the motor parts. And but like I said, before I tear anything apart, I always see what it'll take to get it running. In this case, it took 10 minutes, literally. Turn the power on, watch this. This is a $6.999 from eBay. And it's running absolutely perfectly. And I bypassed the E unit, cleaned the brushes, and oiled it. I've done nothing else to it at all. That's at 40% power right now. So this engine is running just splendidly. It's absolutely perfectly. Even has the original light bulb in it. So, as I stress, don't overlook the junk. I got this thing on eBay for $6. And of course it was trash. You know, it didn't run. It looks terrible. But it only takes a few minutes work to first get it running. And you could make this look absolutely new. There's no damage to this body at all. It's just really badly stored for probably as long as you've been alive. So all you have to do is pull the handrails off, clean it, give it a light coat of black primer, and then paint it, and this would look new. And that's all you have to do to it. The important thing, and I don't judge these by how they look, I judge them by how they run. And if you bought this strictly for motor parts, it was still a bargain. It was $6. The thing is, it's running, and it's running really well, pulling 20 cars at 40% power. That's pretty impressive. Pretty good deal for $6, you gotta admit. So what I will do is just oil this, and it'll make a dramatic difference just in a matter of a few seconds. It's never gonna be perfect again, but you can clean it up really quickly. In fact, we can probably clean it up as we speak. Let's see what kind of difference we can make. So let's just put a couple of drops of oil on this. And see. So it's just drinking that oil. This stuff is exposed and dry. This is zinc. But you can see it already made a dramatic difference in that spot. So it wouldn't take much to clean this up and make it at least presentable. I mean, this is an old engine. And in just a few minutes, you could make it look good. Or you could make it look presentable. The important thing is, of course, is the fact that it was really inexpensive and it's running really, really well. I mean, it's really difficult to beat the price. And a few minutes work, literally a few minutes work, and you have yourself a really nice running 999 that's original and complete. Front truck, rear truck, no damage of any kind, $6 on eBay. It's really, really hard to beat that. And again, I just always stress, don't overlook the junk. You can do this on a real shoestring budget. If you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on model trains, this is the way to proceed. Look at eBay on the stuff that nobody else wants to buy because it's ugly. If you can look past and see past the ugly part and see what it could be instead of what it is, it gives you some initiative, and you can pick these things up really cheap, a few minutes work. You know, I bypass the E unit, that takes 10 minutes, a few drops of oil, and I clean the brushes. That's it, and the engine is up and running. And it's not pretty yet, but it can be, and if you actually repaint it, it could look new. It just depends on how much time you want to put into it. The fun part is in running them, but I get a whole lot of satisfaction out of taking these old junky engines that nobody else wanted to buy and getting them up and running. And there's a lot of satisfaction in doing this. And it's in these junk, being sold in these junk. And yet just a few minutes work and a couple of drops of oil, and it's running like new. So I encourage anybody, if you're looking for a really inexpensive way to get into running model trains, you simply can't beat this old Marx stuff. It's simple, it's robust, it's inexpensive, easy to fix. Anyway, lots of it. There's a lot of it out there. So I just want to do a quick follow-up video. Marx 999 complete, original, $6 on eBay, and it's running. Difficult to beat that. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.